What is up, everybody? In this video, we're going to talk about some updates that Sub himself, the owner of Deathball, is going to be talking about, and then some really cool things that he has added or planned to add to this game. So without further ado, let's get into it. I do just want to say real quick, I just got done watching Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 1 for the first time in my life, and oh boy, it sucks, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. But anyway, let's get to the actual stuff here. So yesterday, 12:41 a.m. Sub posted, he said, "Everyone, hey friends, thought I step in here and go on a small rant to explain some of the changes that are happening. For the sake of transparency, thank you. I love this. This is like right off the bat, this is awesome. I'm a big advocate. If anyone that has like a game or there's an owner or a big developer, they need to be transparent with a lot of stuff, and not go in the dark, because the community can just, it's like, we like to be let known of things." But yeah, so he says, so it's no secret that DB, it's kind of in a tough spot. Our devs read the bug reports all the time, and there's plenty of core issues with how the current game is structured, with results in the game not really growing over time. That is true. It's probably, if I looked at the statistics, probably rather stagnant, but we can say that for a different video. The game, we're slow down on events so we can focus on these problems and deal with them one at a time. We want the core of our game to be competition, ranked in gameplay integrity, and collaborations, clans, teamwork, both of which kind of suck right now. So he's being honest. He's like, hey, this sucks right now. So I'm glad that they're aware, not like pretend like, hey, our game's like amazing, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, it's sucking right now. So now about the specific issues and changes, we're going to try to fix them. So some of the problems. The lag. DB is lagging generally because the game is sensitive to ping, and in the standard lobby, many people are joining / leaving, teleporting constantly, which makes the problem worse. That is true. And then ping, ranked server selection doesn't work too well because Roblox doesn't give us control of what region a server is in. That sucks. There's no reason to collaborate with anyone in ranked. Essentially a solo game, so you can't really play with friends. True. The elo system is not great. We tried creating our own, but the fact that there's players with 25k elo is kind of silly and defeats the purpose of the system. And there's not enough players going to ranked. Most new players don't go. That's understandable. Game modes that people want to play, like Smash, disappear from games for weeks. So yeah. These are problems we want to tackle for updates specifically. There are other problems too, which we'll fix in updates too, of course. So the way we want to try and address this is through these changes that are coming out. There will now be a hub place from where you can select game modes and go to different parts of the game. This should greatly reduce lag spikes because there won't be players joining and leaving so frequently. That's nice. So it seems like right here, there's a hub right here. And then you go to play, and then it takes you to the game that you want to play, versus just taking you in a game where you want to play, and then everyone's just leaving, popping. Most people will pop right here, so it kind of save like some I don't know what the word is to describe it here, but like it's cutting some some middleman stuff out to where like not everyone's gonna be joining the main lobby where people can play games. They'll eventually get to that point, but they'll at least start here first, so it'll reduce the amount of times ping will be going off the wall. So let me see here. Let me see. And then you can now form parties and teleport as a group to games. That's really cool. That's really cool. And it says multiple game modes will be available to play at any time in the hub. That's really cool. I think it's always nice to just keep those there. It's just an extra game mode that people can want to play. And it says ranked will now be 3v3 and a best of 3 format, so there is a reason to have team played involved. I really love this. And you can go queue with your party. We can play on adding 2v2, v2, 5v5, etc. later, depending on how this goes. I think that's really cool. We changed how ranked game teleport works. Instead of just teleporting to one server, it tries a few games to get one with good ping. This won't fix it 100%, but it should be significantly better, and we'll keep tweaking it and improve it over time. So, like, the main thing that, me and other players is we just have to realize at the end of the day, there is no perfect game. But if you can keep tweaking and improving it to a point where most of it is enjoyable, but there's some things here and there, that's a win. That's a win. Because no game's going to be perfect. So far, this change has reduced the error rate from 25% plus to right around 10%. That's really cool. We're tracking absolutely everything, so we'll continue bringing this down to below 1 to 2%. So it shows like the average ping score, total matches. Okay. I don't know exactly how like that translate in terms of like 0.08. Is that just like 8 ping? and this is like 38 ping, 41 ping, 44 ping. Does it seem like California might be the best for ping? The new ranked season will use a similar system to True Scale Elo. This is an Elo system Microsoft developed and extremely popular in most team-based games. This will be much more accurate than whatever we threw together ourselves for previous ranked seasons. I don't know. That looks like statistics and such. I don't know exactly how it works, but they're working on it. And then it says, that's what we're trying out this update. This obviously doesn't solve plenty of our problems we're aware of, but I just wanted you to know that we are look at everything, so it's definitely in our best interest to improve the game. Now, there'll be a period of time where DB is going to change often significantly, so we can find a better state to be in. Sure, stuff might break or some changes are not received super well, but I want to make sure that we're doing them to try and get them to game in a better, more fun and stable state. Your opinions are very important to us in shaping how this game turns out. Please keep coming. We'll be far more communicative features out of that. And then they came out the update 3v3 ranked, True Scale Elo fair, more accurate rankings, permanent game modes. That's so cool. And they got the hub, so you know we can check it out right now. So this is where you start trading, AFK, leaderboards, ranked, and then we go over here. Okay, and then so if we just go to classic, I'm curious to see if it does help. I think right now I sit around what, 50 to 70 ping now that I have freaking Ethernet. But I'm curious to see if this makes a difference or not. Let's see, 133. Okay, 114. That's not better, but why did it take me to Oregon? I don't live close to Oregon, guys, but let me see if I can join a different. Is there a way where I can like leave? Play. We'll just switch. We'll see if we can get to one that's like a little bit closer to me, because Oregon is not close to me. But let's see here. Okay, 60. I mean, that's right where I was getting here. 60, yeah, 50 to 70. So it seems like I'm at least remaining consistent here. Oh, I dropped to 49. That's cool. And then it shot back up to 115. So it's hopefully just keeps it more stable. But yeah, it seems like they're really trying a lot here. And they're being very transparent. I love it when developers are transparent and they're just like, hey, some stuff sucks. We're going to work on it though. And we want you guys to give you guys their opinions. And so I do applaud them for that. I have given crap to Sub in a few videos for not being transparent and just going quiet mode for a hot minute. So I do like to give credit where credit's due, and I like to critique when critiquing's due. So good job to him for being transparent. And hopefully this helps out. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Has this new format made it better ping for you? Has it done nothing? Has it made it worse? Comment down below. And you guys all have a good one. I appreciate you all, and bye-bye.